Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, the whatever date it is, 3rd. Yeah, 3rd of December. I've just been to week 8 of my counselling sessions with the Beatson Cancer Charity Bereavement Group. And for some reason Siri's talking to me at the moment, but I don't know why. I don't know, no. Jeez. Try to send a message to my deceased wife. What was I saying there? Oh aye, that was week 8 of my counselling session. I've got one more next week and that's all done. And I don't know what people perceive or think happens at bereavement counselling, but obviously we've had some rather difficult moments and things, but we've also had a lot of laughs. And do you know what? I've met a lovely bunch of people and we're all going to keep in contact. So they've all sent me their phone number and we're going to create a WhatsApp group, because we could say we've all bonded over, such a difficult thing that's happened in our lives, and yeah, we want to keep in contact, so that's what we're going to do. So one of them joked and says, if somebody creates a WhatsApp group, I'll join, and I says, right, okay, I'll do it. So that's my job today. Look at that, straight through the red lights, fighting with a truck. So it's been an eye-opener this last 8 weeks, but it's been immensely helpful. We've done a lot of mindfulness work, breaking down all the myths and people's preconceived ideas of what grief is, and time, and all the myths about time, the myths about everything really. There's a lot of myths, and having professionals talk about this stuff and break it down into understandable bite-sized chunks is amazing. It's been a revelation, and I've said this before when I've been doing my wee reflection videos, and I'll say it again: go. If you feel you need it, grab some counselling, go and speak to these kind of people. I don't know what counselling's like in other parts of the country, as I say, but this is part of the Beatson Cancer Charity, which is the West of Scotland Cancer Centre, or that's linked to it rather, and they've been amazing. And as I said, as a group session when I started it, I had nothing but trepidation. Again, preconceived ideas of what I think bereavement counselling's all about. Everybody sitting around singing friggin' Kumbaya and telling sad stories and crying. There's nothing like it. And we had a few moments, but being able to speak to people that have dealt with and suffered something similar to what I have. Everybody has their own journey, of course, but to become friends and with these people and bond with them is just absolutely brilliant. And I'll miss them all. It's been funny because it's been such a regular thing on a Tuesday now, and I started to get to a stage where I looked forward to going on a Tuesday and meeting up. I'm obviously not going to name names, but meeting up with them all. And next week being the last one is a bit of a different one. It's in a different location and it's later in the afternoon, but I'll be there to see them all, and there's going to be other people from other sessions will be there as well in that one. So there you go, that's week 8, and yep, it's I think a few months ago I spent months and months and months having nightmares and constant visions and horrible visions, and of Sarah's last moments and all that sort of thing, and it was like a light switch being flicked just not too long ago, and they suddenly stopped. Something changed, and I started to find ways to control the visions. And what I really find is all the stuff they talk about and the mindfulness stuff that we do here in the group is all things that's been sinking in subconsciously. How to deal with thoughts, how to control these type of things. So it's been great, and I've made progress over the past couple of months like I never thought would be possible, and that's an amazing thing. That's a great thing. I'm sure Sarah would be absolutely over the moon for me. Well, I'm not sure. I know she would. do know she would. Sarah and I used to speak quite a lot about stuff, and just stuff that was between her and I. Not stuff that anybody else knows about, it was just our things, our personal things. And I know she'd be delighted that I'm starting to pick up. So that's that. Right, what's happening elsewhere on this channel? The bike is giving me problems. I was coming home last night and my engine was revving in a manner that suggested the clutch was starting to slip, which kind of peed me off a bit. So I am in a bit of a crossroads because I need the rear hub bearing done, which is expensive, and the clutch I reckon is going to cost me about £1,000. I could be way off, I could be really way off, I don't know, but I know it's to buy the clutch kit for this is nearly 500 quid, so I really don't know. But it's fine doing this kind of thing. It's only when I'm really opening it up that it's been slipping. So when you're putting all the power to the back wheel, that's when I've noticed it. Bike's done 30,000. It's just about to do 31,000 miles. And I did a wee bit of research, and it says it could be anything between 20,000 and sort of 50,000 miles it may need done. I don't know. So I'm a bit annoyed. I mean, the gears don't feel any different, so it's not as if my gears are getting clunky or problematic or anything, which can also suggest problems there, but I'm not sure. But I definitely feel as if it needs attended to, but it's not going to get attended to for now. But it will need dealt with before, obviously, start riding it in the spring. Well, start riding in the spring, I ride it all year, but start using it in the spring for run-outs and stuff like that. And then I've obviously got the Pyrenees in June. So, it's just one thing after another. So I'll have to make some difficult decisions when it comes to finances over the next few weeks to decide how I'm going to deal with this, because it needs fixed. And that may mean giving up a few things that I had planned, like keyboards and stuff like that I purchased recently are going to have to maybe be sold. We'll see. What else is happening? The channel itself will continue. I kind of hung off a wee bit there after the last podcast just to see how people felt, and I've still got the subscribers that were there at that time, and it's not dropped, so I think that's got to be a good sign. And yeah, I will continue to plod on, because as my counsellor just said today, the grief doesn't go away, it's always there. So the journey's always there, and it's just how we cope with at certain stages that's important. I've not just suddenly forgotten Sarah and I'm better now, it's nothing like that at all. Although there are people out there that think that's the case, but only the tiniest minority of people. And a lot of that's just ignorance, people that can't see past their own grief and have given me absolutely zero thought. But I need to look after myself. Something that counselling's very vigorously sort of pushed is that we have to be compassionate to ourselves and look after ourselves and allow ourselves to live, allow ourselves to love again if there's room for it. These are all things that are constantly pushed during these counselling. So these people that have been judgmental, and I said it's only a very small number, tiny number. I'm afraid my attitude towards them as well. You're not welcome in my life. Oof, that's a big fancy Range Rover with lots of indicator lights. I need food. I'm hungry. Sarah would say I'm hungry. What can I get to eat? See, the quick shifter's changing gear lovely. There's no slippage at these sort of low speeds. It's absolutely fine. It's just when I'm giving it welly, So I don't know what to think. All I know is it needs bloody fixed. Right, so what was I talking about there? So the channel, yeah, going to continue. Lots of adventures next year, including a tour in the Pyrenees, which is going to be good to film. I want to document that and turn it into a series. I think that will be excellent, and it'll probably be a daily thing. It might not come out on YouTube in a daily thing, but I mean I'll record it as a daily episode. And I'll thoroughly look forward to that. But obviously before then, I mean that's at the end of June. Before then, there's loads of bits and bobs happening in life and things planned and charity stuff and all that kind of bump, and I'll be bringing all that onto the channel as well. So it might be a bit quiet for the next couple of months, and I'll of course pop on here and give you a wee update every week and just say hello, I'm still here, and I still say the offer stands to anybody that wants it. If anybody needs to talk, please. Shared experiences can be really, really cathartic, and you know, if I can do anything with my experience to share with others that may help others in some way, then that's what I want to do. Very much so. That was the whole goal of this channel in the first place. What is that van doing? Yeah. Are we turning up the side street? I wonder where that goes. I don't know this area well enough, which is daft because I work around the corner, but anyway, I don't think there's any other particular news to share at the moment. Let me think. Do I have anything else to tell you? Nah. Jeez, it's going to take like 4 days to get through these bloody traffic lights. I'm wondering if I could sneak up this wee side street. Will it help any? Or will I be able to get out? No, I'm going to go that way. My sat nav's telling me there's a street I can go down. I'm about to find out. Loads of potholes. Like, geez, oh, they're no potholes, they're canyons. Very narrow, isn't it? Well, there you go. Hooray! That worked. Ugh, and then the lights turn green, the lights I was at. But they don't seem to last long, they don't seem to let many vehicles through. That's him stopped already. Right, I'm going to go away and give you his peace. So that's it, a wee update, 3rd of December, so I'll give you a wee catch up next week, probably next Tuesday or Wednesday when I'm leaving my counselling again. Unless anything else obviously crops up between now and then. I'm looking at my podcast options this week as well. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ta, bye.